Realist Lady Caramel here again, coming to you with another topic. I want to talk today about being independent. So when you think about being independent, do you attach a man to that thought or a woman? Do you hear he's not an independent man, or do you hear she's not an independent woman? Now this is something that is said more so in reference to women. And we're brought up as women now to not be dependent on anyone and not to ask anyone for anything. And we must get ourselves to a position where we're not dependent on, listen very carefully, a man. That is what it is linked with. If you have to take anything from a man, it makes you less independent. Now, let me just clear this up, and this is just what I think. I think that we all need each other, and we need to take the part of being independent out and just admit that we all need to lean on each other at some point and stop looking at it so negatively. Now, everybody's ultimate goal is to be independent, as it is, or as it is said. We want to be financially independent, and we want to be able to get up and go and do as we please when we please. But ladies, I want to say something to you. I truly believe that a lot of us are actually independent to a fault. Now, listen carefully. Are you in a relationship with a man and he does nothing for you? And then you go to your best friend, your female friends, or maybe even your male friends and say, but he don't see this to do, or he don't help me with this, or he don't help me for that. I'm going to be very honest and tell you what I think. It's your fault. Because you are actually independent to a fault. Because you have brought this man up in your relationship that you don't need him. And I know many of you actually verbally say, I don't need the man for nothing. I just work and get what I gotta do. And I just do this and I just do that. And the men hear this. And let me tell you, they might not admit it, but it's actually a punch to their egos. Because men want to know that we do need them. They do. So when you go now, and let's say you need the suitcase taken down from the top of the cupboard, you're not going to get any help. He will sit down there and not help you because guess what? In his mind, he's saying, but you're independent. You could do it yourself. And that's what we have created in them. Instead of actually asking for help and understanding that being dependent on someone is not necessarily negative. Now, don't be totally dependent on anyone, whether financially or otherwise. But if you have a partner and you can't come to them for help, what is the sense of it all? We all need them. And ladies, we need our men. And we need our men to be strong men. And we need them to be able to step up when it is necessary. So don't encourage them or demasculinate them, as they say the black women do. And not let them be men in our relationships. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't take this too far and say that I'm telling you to let them push you around, because that's not what I'm saying. Please by no means think I am telling you to let anybody push you around or anyone you might be dependent on for a particular reason. Don't ever let them think that you can't ever do better. Because let me tell you something, you can. It's just that no element of your life is perfect at any one time. And for those elements of your life that is not perfect, do not feel in any way less than a strong human being if you have to ask for help. In fact, I will even go so far as to saying asking for help makes you strong. It makes you a stronger woman, and it makes you a stronger man in your spirit and your mind, that you can accept that, you know what? I am not perfect and I'm not where I need to be in this part of my life. So let me seek help. And let me tell you something, from my first video coming back out, the power of prayer, sometimes it might not be an actual human being that you need to go to for that help. You might need to go to God in prayer for that help. But don't you ever sit there and think that you are less of a human being because you at any point need help. Ladies, work hard to be financially independent. Men, work hard to be financially independent. And my men, my Bajan men especially, please step up and be the man that you need to be. And if you do have a woman that depends on you for certain things, don't you dare make her feel like less of a person, and vice versa. Because I'm not just speaking to men, and I'm certainly not just speaking to women. I'm being very fair and looking at both sides of the coin. But I do see every day on speaking to people that everybody is just about, I gotta be independent, I ain't gotta depend on nobody, and I gotta be this and I gotta be that. And you can't be strong every minute of the day. You can't be strong every day of the week or every week in the year. You can't. It's not humanly possible. So if you have to depend, which I prefer to say lean on other human beings that we were here to represent and be there for each other, feel no how. And in fact, if you need to put anybody in their place, you do so and say, listen, I might need your help now, but I will not always need your help. And remind people that you might be up now, but there's a possibility at some point you will be down. And let me tell you, when they are down and they do come to you to help, be the bigger person. That was a mouthful, wasn't it? But thank you so much for watching once again. And please comment. Feel free to comment. People are still sending me personal messages. Don't be shy. You comment on these videos on YouTube or on my Facebook page. And please, 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 please don't forget to subscribe. Until my next video, be safe. Enjoy the rest of your week. Mwah.